the unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New York Giants. The veteran kicker, Graham Gano, puts it on the tee. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Johnson now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Bootleg. It's Mayfield. He finds Mr. Reliable, Mike Evans. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 9. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Abdul Carter gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
Defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
To the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Throwing right away is Dart. Throw left side, that's Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down. To throw is Dart on. No chance at all. He'll go down. Logan Hall getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of shotgun, it's Dart. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. And Tyrone Tracy was the intended receiver there. And 3rd down coming up. Throwing is Dart. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
This is a really popular concept on 3rd down. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. And give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps them short from picking up the 1st down.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Baker gonna give it to Irvin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. This one intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke.
Mayfield's pass intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. To the outside, complete to Johnson. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 10-yard line.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And this time he's in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Makes the score Giants 7, Buccaneers nothing.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Now right gets made. That's Ibuka. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham's at the 48-yard line.
1st down, Buccaneers.
On 1st down is Mayfield. There's Evans. He's got it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. That is brought in by Ibuka. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. It is brought in the end zone. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will level things out at 7 apiece. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Downfield, that's high. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. Pass complete to Neighbors. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line. 2nd down, they need 3.
At the 26-yard line.
Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He's going to have that 1st down, gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Buccaneers.
Now Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. they'll run with Irving. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
This board. 5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Third down, they need 5. Right back to Irving. Irving's got a first down, still going. And he will go all the way. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. It's up and good. And the Bucs will move out to a 14-7 lead. There's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, Dart. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with the stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A run to start the 4th quarter, and here's Tracy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Giants.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
At the 39-yard line.
A play fake, now Dart.
How do you throw that shit so short like that? It is wide open.
And the Buccaneers will take over here.
It is wide open.
The 30.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
On first down, here's Irving. Past midfield to the 45. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And strong running there as they're finally able to bring him down. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. We'll go again here with Irvin. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. The Giants going to call their third and final timeout. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Zion McCollum.
They'll take over first down.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector. Shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end.
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the New York Giants and the Detroit Lions. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. He's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
2nd and 1. Like a good target prop, Neighbors is there. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Giants will have a first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
From the gun, it's Tracy. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's on target to Johnson. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical.
It's intercepted. Malik Robertson takes it away. And the Lions get the football on the first turnover of the contest. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it, opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing right away here, Goff. He's trying to push the field. He's got it inside the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Gunnar Olszewski now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Completed over the middle. And will be stopped now, but not to like about that effort.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get this up to his own 44. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. A handoff to Tracy. Unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They still have 5 to go here. 3rd down. He's got Bellinger. And he's brought down after a short game.
Feet nice, Kate. Feet nice. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet nice move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
They'll go. Here's Dart. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Gain of 5. 1st down, Giants.
They'll go left side with Tracy. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker. He gets a 9 on the ground. A good kick up ahead of 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And they take him down right along the 30. That one gains 7. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he nailed some positive yards.
And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. It's the Giants looking at 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Dumps it off to his running back. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go. Now the Lions calling the timeouts. They're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. On the handoff, this is Tracy. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go. Brock, they take it down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
I was over here watching clouds. I fell out and supposed to say, it looks like it's going to thunderstorm. So she's been watching the clouds. I said, oh, you're going to be watching the clouds? So she's scheduled for Friday.
This one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Quick one to the outside by Dot. He has the New York touchdown. The Giants earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants tie this game 7-7. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to go. Gets everything he has under this throw. Connects on the deep shot. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get some late points and the lead.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here comes Olszewski. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10 now. Taking a deep shot here. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing in double coverage, odds are against you.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And his return's going to leave him enough time for 2, maybe even 3 plays before the half.
At their own 44-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time, so it'll be 2nd down. He's back to throw. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Back to throw it. Big strike here to Williams. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Gano ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Launches one deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. Bates tacks on the extra point. The Lions double their lead to 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line. Dart for the pistol. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he'll be met near the lines, limit the game to a yard. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They go right back to Tracy. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here goes Dart to the air. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions get the football back across midfield before going.
It takes more time.
A couple hours ago.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Seattle Seahawks. The veteran kicker, Graham Gano, puts it on the tee. And off we go from Lumen Field. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Here's Darnold. Pushed out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. He'll be forced out right. Pass over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And it'll be 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Smith and Jigba there for the catch. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Darnold to the air once more. Out to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 2nd and 10. On the handoff, this is Walker. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Cup in motion. Third and short yardage, and here's Darnold. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Milrow. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on downs. on the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. The throw is Dart. And that'll wind up incomplete. 0-0 on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run with Tracy. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop, but never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Dart. He's got his man complete to Johnson. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down, Giants.
Now it's Tracy looking to run, and he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. From the 33, here's 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. Finding room to the 20. And he's down at the 3. What a run. A big-time play out of the G-Man. And even 30 yards.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Tracy will take this in for a Giants touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. It'll get forward to about the 42. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle.
Second down.
2nd down, they need 7. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Well, cover on the sideline, it's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Phillips.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Into the secondary at the 45. And they'll have him across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
To the air on second down. Dart. A good one there to Bellinger. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Out of a gun, here comes Dart. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their second. As it comes 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Here's 1st and 10. To the air once more is Dart. He's got his man, that's Slayton, and he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2 on the Seahawks 24-yard line.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. This will be a 41-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. Olszewski now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On the ground, here's Tracy. Has an opening, past the 40. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 14. First down, New York.
On first down, Dart. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up being complete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one, and they let him off the hook.
That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play for the Giants. 41 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
A carry here for Tracy. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 2.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 7-yard line.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he's into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And on third down, that ball.
Yeah!